now that we know how to create a customer, let's talk about how to enter readings. So if you don't have electronic meters, you are going to start off with going to the Actions tab, Bulk Reading Insert. This does take a second to load, so please give it some grace. Once it gets loaded up, you will go down here to the blue little plus sign in the right-hand corner, and you will download your route list. Once you have your route list loaded in, you will print that off and send it to the meter readers to go read your meters. So this is what it looks like. It lists your account holder's name, the physical address of the meter, the sequence, the last reading of the meter, the expected reading of the meter, and then it leaves the blank for the new reading. Okay? Once your meter reader comes back, you will hand key those readings in. So you will type in 12, 566, 200, 1200, 540, whatever those readings are. Now here I'm going to get off. Now please notice that this popped up a red notice for me that says it's below the expected. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a red warning to just make you take a second look at it, okay? If I do 999, 3060, this one's going to say it's above the expected maximum. So again, it's not necessarily wrong. It's just, would you please pay attention? These readings, even though they are red, subs will still allow you to submit the final reading, and it's okay to submit the final reading because at that point you can still edit them on the account before you create the bills. So once you have everybody's reading entered, you will just scroll all the way down to the bottom. Actually, you'll be down at the bottom because you'll have gotten everybody's readings, and you will hit submit. Okay, the save button is there if you need to save it as you go along, but I wouldn't encourage you to try to use the save button as a 24-hour thing. It's more as a when I start entering readings and then somebody comes in and wants to make a payment, and so I want to switch screens. The submit button is what you need to have done before you go home for the evening. I'm afraid that I have seen some where the customers have lost their data because they thought that save was going to be good. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, depending on what we have to do to the servers while you all are all sleeping. So as a general rule, please use the submit button once you're finished inserting your readings. Again, it's okay. You can still correct them once it's on the account before you make your buttons. Once you've hit submit, it will take you to a new screen. Now, in this instance, I didn't really want to enter these readings. This is pretend, so I'm going to go ahead and clear that out. Now, the thing I didn't mention before I started keying into this software is that this date at the very top, please make sure that date is the date that you read your meters. It puts in a date from the last time, usually, and that may not be the appropriate date. So please be sure and have that corrected. Okay? All right. So then I'm just going to go back to the home page because now I'm ready for the next step.